what is today? Thursday. I'm going to happy hour. The happy hours are now on the same day every week. Yeah, originally I wasn't going to go this week, but I didn't go to last week's. I just rebrushed my teeth, so my lips are chapped. So yeah, I'm going this week. I was like, okay. I'm supposed to rest during lunch, so I wouldn't be tired. That did not go as planned because my Amazon package was here somewhere in a complex. I'm like, got a knock on the door, open the door, 3 packages. I did not partake in Prime Day that much. So I was like, what the hell? So I had to get my glasses because I didn't have my glasses. And used my neighbor down the hall. And I know specifically who it was because I don't know what her ethnicity is exactly or nationality, but it's one that I hear, I've seen them, and I hear the little boy every morning, and they're the only ones on this floor. The name was very ethnic, I guess you could say. So I know it was theirs, compared to everybody else. So basically, it's like me and another black person on this floor, and a bunch of white people, and then like 2 apartments with Mexican Hispanics. And I have a new neighbor. I don't know what their nationality is. Not that it matters. I know he, she, whoever has a dog because that dog was barking today. You see some of the blonde is still here. My hair is growing out. I need to cut it, but I'm waiting for it. Trying to give it another week before I cut it, and then re-dye it and cut it. So this lasted since, what, the day before my birthday, or not before my birthday brunch. So it's been 1, 2, almost, well, it was a good week where it was completely blonde before I started doing this. I want to Carpe again. So I'm using something I used before for foundation. It's just, I don't know if I'm supposed to shake this, I keep forgetting. It's just, I haven't used it since I bought it and stopped sampling it from Sephora. So, I don't know what the temperature is because my thing was not happening. I usually check it before I start recording, and my phone every now and then acts up and you can't get any type of communication, such as the weather. Let's powder. I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a black shirt. I have 2 black shirts. One is from Torrid and one is from Target, I realize. And I'm like, they're 2 different sizes. So I'm like, okay. Like, obvious 2 different sizes. And I'm like, okay. And I have some shirts that I can't fit right now. Well, I can fit, but because my stomach is being weird, I need to lose some weight, mostly in the stomach area. So I think everything else fits, that fits me, but my stomach area is where things are snug. So I'm like, okay, I need to go back to yoga. Hiking is still too hot to hike. I'm like, I don't want to get up that early to go hiking. It's still hot to even get up early. Let's set these brows because I'm not using the ABH brow freeze gel. I'm giving it a rest for fall. I still have some. I might change my mind. But for now. And I'm liking how my brows are looking, so without doing the whole laminated thing. Okay, so that barking, I think that's a new dog. And this is in 33 Deep Neutral. Okay. I bought this when they had that Rouge Friends and Family, and one of the people I follow on Instagram gave me one of the coupons for Rouge to get 20% off. That's when I bought this, so whenever that was this summer. And I've had it ever since. I haven't worn it. It's just been too hot just to even fathom. And this is a matte foundation, so it's definitely going to be matte because it's summer is still hanging on. After this weekend, it's supposed to go down. So it's supposed to be out of 100s starting this weekend. So if you haven't seen it yet, this is what it looks like, because I know you've only seen me with a sample. Why does it seem watery? I don't know. Maybe because I've only been getting the sample, so I don't know it's that watery. I'm like, oh, it is watery. I'm like, when did I buy this? Because I can't really return it now. Speaking of, my mother just called me. It's like, yeah, I used this product. It didn't work for me. Can I return it? And I was like, you can't use it all. I texted her. Okay, she just said okay. I'm like, no, you got to use only part. Like, you got to think of 1/8 of a product to return it. Usually I'll try, like, the eyeliner I will try 3 times. After that, that bad boy's going back. Okay. Of course, I don't have to do it this way. Probably shouldn't do it this way. I don't think I did it that way when I had the sample. But as you see, I'm doing a sponge. I've only used a sponge with this. And I realized I didn't do that before. I applied it anyway, so. I think last time I watched the other video I did with this, and I'm like, yeah, I looked orange before. But then it looks fine. So I'm doing a beginner's lash class, not this weekend, but the weekend after. So if you're in Phoenix, you don't know how to put on lashes, it's a beginner's lash class, meaning you're not gonna be an expert in a class, but I'm getting you more comfortable to put them on. Press on, strip lashes, what have you. I'm getting you, this is matte, so I need to, the whole goal of the class is just to get people comfortable putting lashes on so that they don't freak out putting them on and preparing for the holidays. By holidays, hopefully you can put them on like it's nobody's business. So that'll be $20. I'm not going to reveal the location until closer to the time, or if you just register, you can either DM me on Instagram, either my account or the Beauty Labyrinth account, or you can send us an email at thebeautylabyrinth@gmail.com. Is there LLC in there? No. It will be definitely on my Instagram with the email addresses. I don't think there's LLC in there. But yeah, email me. Tell me your interests, whatever. And it's an hour class. It's not even going to be in that whole hour. I keep seeing the thing about the blonde is it also gets, because I have hair that goes in. I hate getting makeup on my edges like that. And so we'll look out. So I take cash, no checks. I don't know who still uses checks. And then PayPal, Square. I don't do Cash App. I don't have the app. I'm not getting the app. I don't do Venmo anymore. I took that app off. Every now and then I get an email. So again, if you're interested, contact me in one of the places I just mentioned. And I supply everything. If you want to bring your own mascara, that's fine. But otherwise, I'll have one and I have spoolie so people can use mascara or whatever. And everything else is provided. Tools. Usually a couple of people, so like the max would probably be 5 people. So that is what I have going on. I worked on that, figured do another class this week. I've been meaning to, but finally bit the bullet. I'm like, my under eyes are very moisturized. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, y'all remember when I used to do that heart? I've done that heart in a while. I'm not doing it right now, as you see. But yeah, so I'm supposed to go to a CPR class this week, so that's why I'm not doing it this week. My CPR certification has been overdue. And a friend of mine who does classes been on me, and I'm like, okay, I'll go. She Devil is on. So if you're a kid, Gen X pretty much, I don't know if you remember She Devil. It had Mel Street, Roseanne Barr, Ed. What is Ed's name? I don't remember what Ed's last name is. I will look up Ed's last name. Ed Begley Jr. I always like this movie. I've always liked this movie. It's basically about Roseanne's character, you know, bigger woman, plus size, married to Ed Begley. If you don't know who that is, he's tall, skinny, white dude. And he cheats on her with Meryl Streep's character, who's rich and posh and all that. And so Roseanne's like, basically leaves her, and then she's like, okay, well, take the kids with you. So the husband and these bratty ass kids move into the house of Meryl Streep. And basically things go awry. And I'll leave it at that. So anyway, it's just called She Devil. I guess you could call it a black comedy. I always like this movie. And I'm thinking what else came out. Devil, what's that Devil movie? Not Devil Wears Prada, but this is She Devil. There's another one with Meryl Streep that came out. Death Becomes Her with Goldie Hawn and Bruce Willis. This is from that era. And I forgot. Okay, while I'm doing that, so we're bronzing today. We're not going to use contour. So that's what I was forgetting. I was like, I'm supposed to be putting something. I'm gonna put a little right here, there, because this is so dark. You can pretty much use it as contour. Did I tell y'all I was gonna get the LYS, a different shade than the one I have because it's so dark? Kind of, I want to say it's almost the start. Let's go like that. And I don't want to put any more because I'm gonna put some right there. That's what reminded me that I was gonna do this. But I was like, whatever's left on that. So, but yeah, they just had some great movies in the 90s and the 80s. It's just a great time to be alive. That you can't really do now. you can't really do these movies now. Somebody'd be so offended, and the kids today. I swear, these kids today. So y'all probably don't hear the wife nagging downstairs. I'm like, I always hear her. She's always nagging. They were yelling earlier. I'm like, y'all got a few minutes to be yelling at each other. I'm like, it's freaking like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Why y'all home? 3 people home. The wife, the husband, and then I'm like, I don't know who this other person is. And then foundation part. Use the other part for bronzer / contour. Trying to go up and kind of blend down. Watching the video today and they were like blending down, which I could kind of see that. But I also want to blend kind of up as well. Yeah, bronzers definitely can be a contour. New shows are starting, so I was like, I guess CBS premiere week is next week, I guess. High Potential finally was not a rerun this week. It didn't come on at all last week, and I'm thinking the debates were on or something, so I'm thinking that's why. Something political, I think. It was on last week, so it wasn't on. I was a little perturbed by that. So I like stuff to watch while that is going on, since I don't watch it. So I'm gonna get edges here. And let me take the foundation side as well. Do my nose contour. Yeah, I'm not really trying to buy any more products right now. This month is a little tight, so if you see me spending anything, it could be birthday money or something that's free for my birthday. Like for my pedicure, I get a discount on a pedicure. My feet do need it, so that might be my only splurge with that discount. Otherwise, I have something, like I said, birthday money that I just recently got that I'm like, okay, let me use that for what have you if I need to. Otherwise, I'm like, okay, how does certain bills may not be due until a certain part of November? I'm like, okay, I'll be okay. You see how thick that is? I'm gonna definitely have to fix that. Not right now, we'll fix it in a second. So, yeah, these lines are very harsh. Yeah, I should have blended that out more. And then this look is also a mixture of this lady on Instagram I saw who kind of did look with her eyes and then a lip with her, a lip look that I'm kind of copying as well as lady on YouTube that I saw do a video. So a combination of those as well for lips. So I don't think this is, I've learned my lesson before. I'm trying to blend with beauty blend, so let's do the fingers. How it just kind of disappears. But yeah, these are the fall colors. Eventually, I was looking at my Juvia's Place Sahan palette. If y'all been here during the winter and fall last year, y'all know. Neo will be back. It's just too hot right now. When we get a little bit more fallish, Neo will be back. So I was doing a little decluttering, and I'm like, no, that palette, you can't find that palette anywhere. That blush palette. So I'm like, I will use until Neo is no more. And I guess Juvia's Place is on Amazon now. I'm like, oh, there's certain things on there that aren't in Ulta, what have you. Maybe even on the, this is down way too far. I can see that right there. But, yeah, this is not, Neo is not one of them. I'm like, I need my Neo. So me using the Urban Decay, this new foundation is the, me still want to matte as we transition because it's still hot. It's still hot. Let's see. I'm just gonna use concealer. Okay, I'm gonna use the concealer brush to fix that. And then I can also use a little bit of this foundation side. Yeah, that definitely worked. Blend these edges. Okay, see, it's definitely less on the side less than I wanted to. So I might have to put a little bit more back on there. Or at least even them out. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And this matches, so that's what I'm using. And then kind of stay up higher since I moved it. I guess I had a good turnout at this happy hour, I guess last week, what have you. Last week was it was a hard week. It was a long week dealing with the car battery issue. I was like, I don't really have money to go happy hour. The drinks are always expensive. And it was just a lot that week. The car battery and my birthday not going as well as I wanted it to the actual day. And I was like, I don't feel like, I don't want to say schmoozing or talking, being around a group of people or whatever. And then it wasn't a house party, the gathering I went to. I have weird hearing. So if it's loud and if you're talking to me one-on-one, I cannot hear you. I have no idea what you're saying. And luckily not a lot of people were talking to me. I was sitting on the couch, other people in another place. It was just loud. It was too loud for me. So it wasn't necessarily me being, I ended up leaving early. It wasn't me being antisocial. It was too loud for me. There was just so much going on and it was just too loud for me. And I had a headache. So that was not a great combination, having a headache and it being loud, and then nobody, other than when I first got there and talking to the homeowners and watching the little girl. Otherwise, it's like I wasn't really interacting a lot with people. And there's a lot of kids there. I have nothing against kids. It's just, there was a lot going on in a small amount of space. And I was like, with my headache, I was like, yeah. So I left early. And, you know, I thanked the host. I was like, thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it. But it was just a lot, too much for me at that time. So I had to leave. Okay, so what Amazon dropped off. So during the Ultra 21 Days of Beauty, they had this brush on sale. This is like $12.99. They had it on sale for like $8 or $9. So this is the Real Techniques extra big powder brush. So I got this during Amazon Prime Days, or the Prime Days. I should just open it ahead of time, because now I'm struggling. So I got this during last minute, the last day of Prime Day. So, and I got it for $6, $7. So I got it cheaper than the 21 days. So it looks like this. And so this is my normal, my face one. And then there's this. Look at all that. Look at all that. So I just really wanted a really, so you can use this for powders, liquids. The liquids I don't see happening. I'm supposed to keep a flawless look or whatever. So I'm using this for bronzer today. I could use it for my face if I wanted to, like face powder, put everything together, set everything, but I'm using it for bronzer today. That's why I set my blush first. So. Oh, let's get a nice good. There we go. And then I'm gonna do it on my hand a little bit to even it out. So. So it's good. Yeah, I love how fluffy it is. And then, yeah, it's gonna be harder for that. This is really killing me right there, how harsh that is. But yeah, so definitely bronzy. Okay. I'm not necessarily baking, but that's what it looks like. So now we're gonna set the rest of the face. This is clean, so I'm like trying to do a little less with this sometimes. I'm gonna bring everything together. Okay, then let's spray. I do have very little left in these, so we're gonna see how that goes. The shine. They Urban Decay came out with the Christmas set, holiday set. Get 2 of these for like 40 something dollars. I'm like, I really need to try the matte one because the shine is what's getting to me. And then had a trio for like $19. So it's dead, as you see. It's dead. Let me throw that over there because let's try the other one. So I was like, ooh, if I shake it. No, that one's just fumes that I wasn't trying to breathe in. So let us powder like we usually do to dull the shine. There's a sale coming in November before the Black Friday sale. So I'm like, I really want the LYS setting spray. I had it before. I really like that. So I want to repurchase that. And then I'm just gonna, there's nothing really on here. I'm going to go and dance. You know how much I like dance. Just tip a little. It's just under the eyebrow there. I'm going to go in with this one. I'll just go in a little bit. I'm gonna go with that one. So actually I'm gonna go with that one and that one. So I'm gonna go like that. Tap off my hand. Kind of like a highlight. Okay, yep. It's doing what I wanted. We're not gonna do lips yet. Okay, since I'm doing the lash class, I'm about to do lashes real quick. Yeah, everything else is out of the way. Time, I do have time. I have to go to the library as well to pick up a book. So that's why I really don't want to take that much longer. I'm using the strip. Mascara. Flip. That's why I don't move it. I like these because these are thinner. The band is thin. It's almost invisible. I'll use my fingers. It's on now. The one part, the glue. The lashes are a lot. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like a little more than I wanted. So that's why. We're not gonna go with these because these, they're a little more than I want. So I'm gonna put that somewhere else. But you did see how easily I got them. That went on. So sometimes just don't wear lashes. We're not gonna wear those. Okay. We are going to. So those were just too obvious for me. Like, didn't look natural like I wanted to. So we're gonna go in the Ardell's press-ons. Sometimes it's like you can wear unnatural looking ones. I'm not one of those people that like the extravagant lashes. That's why I was like, ooh, no. I haven't worn those in a long time, so those are definitely no. So my lash class, I'm going to demonstrate press-ons and the strips. We won't be using those strips, but because to me, you should know how to do both or be comfortable doing both. As you see how fast that just went on for using these. You're not putting it on your waterline, you're putting it just above your waterline. So yes, you're not supposed to wear mascara with them, but as you see, I had mascara on. But you see how I put those on and I realized I didn't like them. I didn't panic. I was like, okay, we're going to go in a different direction because I've gotten comfortable enough to not panic when something doesn't go according to plan. Well, if there's not enough glue, how to put glue on again, let it dry, try again kind of thing. And that's how comfortable I want people to be. Like I said, it might not be at the end of that class, but practice. The sides are always weird, but after practice, you will get more comfortable. Just like makeup, practice. This is the one that I have no real lashes there to smush them with. So it's gonna look weird regardless. Not just on that end, the freaking end. And with these, I read somewhere you can wear them up to 4 times. I'm like, and then other packaging doesn't say that. But these new ones I saw on Amazon that are like these press-ons, with the ones with the insides, whatever it says on there, wear up to 4 times. I'm like, sometimes they feel sticky enough to wear another time, but I didn't know you can wear them 4 times. So, just over again doesn't necessarily mean 4 times. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go another one or that's enough. Let's do one more. Just leftover glue. And then just on the inside there of my actual lashes. And I have a space right there where I have no lashes. I'm not putting on any more. I'm only doing this many. And 3 on each side, so. I don't know why, but I just thought about Lupita and Joshua Jackson breaking up just now. Yeah. I have to read that story. I haven't read what the story. So yeah. That one's gonna be kind of wonky. Yeah, that one's been, I can see it's gonna try to fall off. And I know I still have to do my lips and change my shirt. Yeah, those look a little more natural. I did not pick out my earrings. I just realized that. It doesn't matter because I'm about to, yeah, we'll figure that out when I'm changing my shirt. So, Juvia's Place, Nubian Earth, that came out, I want to say last year, in Sheba, last year or the year before. I bought it last year. It's a dark brown, it's beautiful, but it's a lot. So I haven't figured out how to wear it. Lady, I'll tag her, showed me how I can use it. So it looks like this. I've tried a few times, and you see the little etchings in it. So it's a beautiful brown. I'll swatch like that. So it's like, if you're I don't want to say emo or whatever, but it's a beautiful brown. But it's a cool tone. It's very dark. So using it as liner. So I've been trying to figure out how to use it as liner, and she gave away. And then watching this lady on Instagram as well, tag, along with one of my Fenty glosses. There we go. So like that for liner. And then it's a shadow. I was like, did I get it on? Low power. I'm gonna have to charge my phone. I forgot to charge it during work after lunch. That's just the shadows, not actually anything there. And then we're gonna go in with Fenty and hot chocolate, because this is a fall color. So as you see, so it's a little dark. I see the darkness, but I like it. You can still see the paint. Yeah, I like this look. So again, the sun will meld all this together, because right now I'm like, it may seem like a lot. The sun will melt. Because right here it just seems a little, that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna take the gloss with me, because drinking things, gloss comes off. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Okay. Trying to hurry before the battery completely dies, or I do charge it. Yeah, I will charge it on the way there. No, this is definitely a fall look. Not too bright. There's a little pink here, pink there. Okay. Did I say this one before? Mix bar. Did not mean to get it on my face. But pretty much somebody hugged me. Okay. And so it's like foundation. With that, I'm off to happy hour. Hopefully I'll maybe get at least one person who wants to sign up for my lash class. Otherwise, I'll still try to have a good time. So everybody, have a good night.